All right, let's take a look here. Amy was right down here on River Street. It looks gloomy out there. We have gusty winds in Savannah that have hit 45 miles per hour so far. Let's take a look at where Hurricane Dorian is at, center of circulation. About 80 to 90 miles down to the southeast of Tybee Island. It's right down in that vicinity. Notice how some of these yellow-orange colors are starting to make their way finally a little bit closer to the coastline, and they'll continue wrapping around this. So the heaviest rains clearly overnight will be at the beaches and also for the barrier islands and the coastal communities. Then you work toward I-95. There is a steady rain there right now. If you're back towards Sylvania, Statesboro, Vidalia, Hazelhurst, Baxley, it's been mainly a dry day. Maybe you caught one of those little spotty showers earlier. But there will be some rain that tries to push a little bit farther inland. But obviously the heaviest is I-95 and points east. Here is the center of circulation right now. The strongest winds are just in a narrow corridor outside of the eye. It's moving to the north. We've pretty much eliminated now the northwestern trend with it, so it's just moving north slowly at 8 miles per hour, and we're hoping tonight, probably a little bit later on though, after midnight, this will start to make a turn a little more to the northeast. But certainly until it does that, we'll be watching the radar here very closely. Now our future wind gusts, and we'll be showing you a little more detailed information with this. But let's run these forward. These are gusts now, not sustained winds. So a gust, let's say overnight by 2 a.m., 56 miles per hour on Hilton Head, 60 for Tybee Island. And then we pause this. The strongest winds are probably 2 a.m. to about 8 a.m. time window. Potential for winds 60 to 70 miles per hour right along the coastline. Maybe even a wind of 43 miles per hour in Springfield. So that is tropical storm force. And then as we move into around 7:30 in the morning, the winds are still 50 miles per hour higher for the gusts. Areas well inland. Winds there may start to relax as we go through the morning, so gusts inland a lot less versus the coastline where we're clearly expecting the higher winds to be. By midday, still some winds over 40 miles per hour for the coastline. The inland areas, general maybe 15 to 20, upwards of 35 mile per hour wind gusts. And then moving into the afternoon, notice how the coastline by 7 p.m., so this is Thursday evening, really starts to see the winds relax. And then the time we step out the door on Friday morning, it's pretty quiet here across our local area. Now the forecast track of Dorian north at 8 miles per hour. That's the movement. Winds are 110 miles per hour, but that's in a pretty narrow corridor right around the eye. And we are expecting that to stay well off from the southeast coast of Georgia. It may get a little bit closer to the low country, but still that center line is offshore. Forecast position tonight, tomorrow afternoon, and then Friday very early morning. And that starts to accelerate away from us. And then hopefully our conditions will be pretty quiet as we go into the weekend. And hopefully there's not a lot of cleanup to do because temperatures are going to be hot. For a little more now on Hurricane Dorian and what we could see here for tonight into parts of Thursday, here is meteorologist Neville Miller.
All right, Jeremy, and you're talking about that track there. So we're continuing to monitor Dorian, moving northward about 8 miles an hour. Let's look at radar. Then I'm going to show you future tracks so you get that hour-by-hour timeline on this hurricane. Right now, we are seeing that rain pretty much all areas along and east of I-95. You're in the rain. You're dealing with the wind. The farther west that you go out towards Baxley and Vidalia, Statesboro, still relatively dry, but you see those bands of heavier rain rolling in right off the ocean. Savannah, Beaufort, Hilton Head, Tybee Island down towards Darien, still stuck in the rain, still stuck in the wind. Now let's talk about our future cast as we go through the rest of the evening into our overnight hours. The worst of the storm will stay primarily still out over the ocean. Some good news for us, and eventually I do think that we are going to see that northeast turn with Dorian late tonight into early on our Thursday. But for the most part, we're going to be stuck in the rain. Love those wind gusts at times that may be higher than 50 or 60 miles an hour. And you see the yellow here showing up just like what we've been seeing on radar. And notice the rain continues through midday tomorrow. So that's a look at lunchtime. Still more of those showers, but the heaviest of the rain, the heaviest of the wind, that starts moving more towards the north and east, up towards Charleston by about midday tomorrow. Still breezy through much of the area, especially along the coastline, heading through midday. And then as we get into the afternoon hours on your Thursday, the rain starts to pull away. We may have a few additional isolated showers or some isolated rumbles well on the back side of Dorian, but the worst of the conditions move out the later in the day that we go on your Thursday. So for tonight, heavy rain, windy, those gusts between 45 to 60 miles an hour. We'll continue with those strong gusts through the early part of the morning on your Thursday, then decreasing wind, rain rolls out the area as we head into your Thursday afternoon. Some good news there. So drier conditions tomorrow, calmer conditions tomorrow, but still we're monitoring that track, and Jeremy, just waiting for it to make that turn towards the north and east and start pulling away from our area.
And then we can breathe a sigh of relief once it does so. In our 7-day forecast here, we have the 80s tomorrow as we watch the clouds and rain move away, mainly in the morning through midday. Afternoon would be much quieter. 90s for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All kinds of sunshine out there, and our nighttime lows will stay into the 70s. So hopefully a lot of us do not lose power tonight. And then we have the air conditioning that'll be all ready to go for Friday into the weekend. And then it's kind of back to regularly scheduled lives here across our area, as hopefully the tropics will quiet down just a bit, but we still have September left. So let's get through Dorian first before we look ahead to the future. Back to you.